And go on down, you had there used to be another pub just down below the corner there, and my aunt used to keep it, Auntie Pope, called the Bell.
Oh.
And now and what is there now at the present time?
I think there was an estate agent, wasn't there?
Now what's this side of the boutique?
I honestly can't remember.
No, you know the boutique down there?
Yes.
Of course, that used to be a Swan. That used to be a Swan tap off of the the Swan. Now what was there? Oh, a butcher shop. Coker's had that where the Bell used to be. That was a butcher shop. Well, of course, I went on down. Then you had the banks.
Yes.
Well, then down where the flower shop is now. That used to be Alexander Brothers. They used to have a coal wharf up the top of the station.
Were they any relation to the Grocers?
No.
They weren't.
They used to own the farm out here, up on the top, just along on the road here, Alexander's.
Did they?
It was Roy and another one. They're both gone now. That was there. Well, now we go on down under the railway bridge. What is now the
Manor House.
Gateway is. That was a manor house.
The doctors.
That was where Dr. Starkey Smith lived, and Dr. James was her surgery. I was under Dr. James, funny thing. And going up the yard there, see, up later, what they call it, Evelyn Road, there up there was Harry Champ used to have a mineral water factory up there. He used to make mineral waters. Well, then there was Mr. Platt used to be up the prairie. He had a place there for brewers. They used to fetch beer from Reading and dump it there. Well, then there was the laundry, Hungerford Laundry. Then up with what it is now, where you know the people up there now, aren't they?
Low Heat.
Low Heat. Well, that was all little places. The people used to go up there and put their horses in there and stable them in little offices. That was all. There wasn't nothing up there like that.
There was a riding school up there, wasn't there? Miss Saunders riding school.
Up Church Street she was.
Was she? Oh, Church Street.
Yeah. Well, let's see, go up, what's up Low Heat now. Now you come back down below the doctors. There was a fish and chip shop there years ago. And Bert Wyatt took it over, if you remember the Wyatt family.
No, I don't.
Molly's Wyatt, that's his children that's in the baking place, bread place just below it, Barnaby's.
Oh yes, yes.
Well, see, he's a big man, one of them now, with extraction engines, isn't he?
Do you mean John Newton?
Newton.
Yes.
Well, then his wife's brother, look, lives across here in a bungalow, retired, Peter.
Oh.
He run it, son, and he had it over to them, look. He retired. Oh, you had that then, there was a little grocery shop there, Higgs's, 2 years ago. There used to be a little shop there. I think Miss Waddington lived there at the time. She used to sell all sort of wools and cottons and different things. Well, then you had the chemist. The chemist was still there, is now. And I think there was a Mr. Bingham had it before, but before him, I believe it was Miss Waddington's people who owned it. And of course, now you had the old post office.
Yes.
But in my younger days, when I left school, the next place down was called Earl's Stores.
Earl's Stores, yes.
Well, the old post office then was an engineering works from Earl's Stores. Because when I first come out the army, I had a 12-month with the man at Earl's Stores, a man named Mr. Pollock. It was a shop you sell ironwork and all sorts of things, nails and everything. And I think he went bankrupt in the finish, and then they sort of made it into what is now that shop. Then there was a surgery there. Dr. Dixon had a surgery there, and old Frank Curley had a dentist shop there. And then next further on down,
there was a school.
Yeah, that's further down. But next one down was before you got to
Mrs. Froome.
No, what was her name now? Miss. She got all the cats.
Mumford.
Mumford's
printing.
Well, before that, look at the place before that. That was Tommy Fruin had that. He was an undertaker.
Yes.
So you heard of him, Tommy Fruin?
Yes.
Well, then down below, you said a school was
Mrs. Froome.
Yes, what they call it now. They got a name for
College
it.
House.
College House.
Yes.
Of course, then below them, going down the car was Mr. Ashley, look.
Yes.
The solicitor.
Yes.
Of course, he's one of his daughters now. Still lives at Kintbury, you know. Mr. Ashley's.
Really?
Yeah, she's 90 odd. Because I went to school with her.
Well, not. There's one that lives here. Mrs. Hope.
Mrs. Hope. Well, she's getting on, isn't she?
Yes.
Must be.
She's 92.
Yes, well then there's one at Kintbury. Yes, I went. Because one of her brothers was killed in the First War. I went to school with them, you know, them girls. Well, that's going down that canal. Well, then go over the bridge. As you go down on the bridge, there's an antique shop there as you turn round there. Well, that used to be a saddler's shop, Blake Brothers. And I think Miss Powell lived there and they finished, didn't she? Do you remember that? I don't think you did, no. It was Blake's.
Oh, yes.
Well, then coming along, all you had then was the Barley Mow, where Sterling's is.
Yes, yes.
And then you only had the Johnny Gaunt.
Johnny Gaunt, and then the Forge.
Well, there the Ford Caswell had it.
Yes.
And on the boarding carriage, you know, you go around there to go up the station. There used to be a little place there, building there. I think you done away with it now, though, up there. That used to be a fish and chip shop.
Oh, really?
Tom Barnes used to run it.
Now, can you tell me the origin of the name Board and Carriage?
No.
Nobody can?
No. It's been for years and years, you know.
Yes.
Well, go on down now. Of course, that's where...
Then you get to the old international stores.
That's where they got into trouble. They put in the international, when that was over, before the memorial was built, they said it was Earl Stores. What I contradict, I said it wasn't Earl Stores, it was International Stores.
Yes.
And I said the girl that was in the desk who take the money is still alive today. So this person, never in the world, yes she is, she's still alive today. I say when she married my best friend, Frank Scarlett, when he died she married a Froome. But her name was Ada Clements when she was working in there, and she lives up in Lancaster Square. She's about 92. So they got that wrong, look.
Yes.
Well, I picked him up over that.
Yes.
Well, of course, go on down a bit now. As you turn right to go down to the fire station it was. There was a place there, look. Used to be a tanning yard, tannery.
Yes, that's right.
Well, they had a big chimney up there, you know. Well, when I was at school, they came round and told us, look, we're going to take you out this morning, going to take you down to the old tannery. Mr. Lou Clifford is going to fill the chimney. We're taking you down to see it happen. And of course, when we got down there, he was there chiseling out the bottom, see? And stacking wood in there and wedging the bricks up, look, and then when it was all sort of, he thought it was all clear, he'd go and chuck on 2 or 3 buckets of paraffin oil, set fire to it. But as the wood burnt right down, look, so the chimney fell. And we watched it all down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that where Dr.
James lives?
Yes.
He did live in there, yes.
Yes. Was that after the...
Oh, that was after, yes. I think at the time when that chimney was there, what was his name? A captain somebody lived in there.
It was next door to the house, was it, where Dr. James lived? The tannery was next door.
No, round, you know, as you go in round the back, it belonged to the house, look. Yes, people with the tannery stood 2 of the house, look, they lived in there. I can't tell you now who was in that house, the tannery. I couldn't tell you.
Yes, I'd heard it was a tannery.
Of course, next door you had the fire station.
Yes.
Then it was on the corner of the little tea shop where Mr. Townsend used to keep it.